The Dutch South African village was the last of the villages built in Coral Gables, and its design sought to add diversity to the predominantly Mediterranean character of other villages. It is a unique assemblage of houses patterned on the farmhouses of Dutch colonists who settled in South Africa during the 17th century. 4 of the houses are clustered in a high wall compound with the 5th freestanding. The individual units each depend on each other to convey the sense of a village. While not strictly identical to each other, the buildings share the same proportions, roof pitch, construction materials, and overall character.
It was during the war. There was no housing. You couldn't rent anything. So my grandmother came down and bought my mother this house because there was no place to live. It was during World War II. And it was just a nice house. We lived here. I lived here all my life, since 45.
Mr. Ira Kelly grew up in this house and still recalls how this property was at the center of his best childhood memories.
When I lived here years ago when I was a kid, it was woods. There was nothing, there was no houses. Maybe 1 or 2 old houses, and that was it. I had a tent over there in the vacant lot. My mother's house was the one on the corner. This is my grandmother's house. And it was just, I loved the house. And most people, not most people, all people who live in the villages love it. There's a feel to them.
All of the buildings, including Mr. Kelly's home, are 2 stories in height. However, the garage is the only 1-story section placed perpendicular to the main body of the residence, which serves to interconnect the units.
I've never been to Cape Town, which is basically the architectural South African. But I had hundreds and hundreds of people just come over and look at it and tours, and it's nice, I guess. What they did trying to develop all these villages is fantastic. And I love it. I love this one.
The charming collection of homes of the Dutch South African village were built by architect Marion Simpweth in 1925. They were historically designated by the city in August 1987 as an authentic adaptation of Dutch colonist architectural style in the City Beautiful. Coming up on Historic Homes, we take you to the most exposed village in Coral Gables, the French Normandy Village, a unique collection of townhomes that truly take you back in time to a different continent.